You know, when I think of Donald Trump, I don't think of the guy from The Apprentice. I think of the guy over the years who have used his money to get away with putting people out of their homes, gobbling up properties, um, um, helping send jobs abroad, hire illegal aliens to work in his businesses and whatnot, using the government laws or loopholes to get money to bail him out from when he filed for bankruptcy multiple times. Now, you know, those of you who are black and you saying, I'm going to support Donald Trump because he tell like it is, you guys are doing the same thing that you accuse white folks of doing, falling in love with personalities. And we can't say we haven't done that because look at President Obama. A lot of us fell in love with the idea of a black man and having a black first lady and black children in that White House. And look what it got us. Now, a lot of y'all saying, well, Trump is not bought by either party, but yet he is identified himself as a Republican. He didn't identify himself as a Democrat. He identified himself as a Republican. Donald Trump has been saying racist things and doing racist things for years. Just that a lot of y'all are not paying attention, especially if you don't live in New York, especially if you don't follow business, especially if you're not paying attention to these images and these sound bites. What Donald Trump is doing is playing to an element in this country that still think that black folk do not deserve to have any human rights. Now, other groups are being attacked right along with it because those groups of people that the so-called whites have allowed to leapfrog or help leapfrog in front of us, now they become a little too more dominant. But see, we're number one target because we don't fight back the right way. We too busy jaw-jacking with each other. Look, there are brothers and sisters out here I disagree with, you know, whether it be on YouTube or in my personal life. But I would never give Caucasian people, whether they're racist or not, the satisfaction of sitting down and talking to them about my people. We can talk about general things. We can talk about how we was raised. Talk about what type of cars we like, what type of TV shows we like. But when you start getting to that nitty gritty about race, white people got to step back and listen, learn to listen. They've never, ever had to worry about going out their door, their apartment, their home, or going to school, going to work, worrying about somebody accosting them, whether it be within the community or outside the community. I told y'all in my videos prior to what happened in Chicago, I said, Illinois, Chicago has a special kind of racism here. And Donald Trump, the more I think about it, he knew it. Everybody who's knows the history of Chicago know it. Because the other night, everybody kept repeating it. Everybody kept talking about it. And I'm sitting there saying to myself, I said, you know, Trump was worried about safety. He wasn't worried about safety in St. Louis. And I'll tell you why he wasn't worried about safety in St. Louis. Because St. Louis has been in a bunch of stuff the last 2 years. Almost going on 2 years. What happened in Ferguson and whatnot. You know what I mean? You know, people in the media talking about the protesters. Now all of a sudden this weekend, you have people like Marco Rubio and Ted Cruz and Kasich and these other people talking about it's the protesters. I guess we forgot about those other rallies where Donald Trump protesters were beating up and yelling racial slurs and hitting people. See, that's why I keep telling y'all the media has a lot to do with this as well. They're not gonna show a white politician. The moment Mr. Obama won back in 2008, they've been plotting. Now, yeah, Obama could have did this, he could have done that. That's on us because we didn't make him do it. We allowed him to take care of everybody else. And I'm going to tell you something, because of what Obama did, a lot of brothers and sisters are going to catch hell who want to run for office because we already have people in our community who are apathetic as it is to voting. Now they're going to say, voting don't mean anything, it doesn't change anything, it's just a waste of time. That's the most dangerous thing to do. See, with them trying to block the vote and with you giving up the reason to vote, now you ain't going to have no say. Now and people say, well, voting don't mean anything. Only a person that has not understand how to use their power, politically wise, financially, gives up like that. That's why I say those who keep saying things like that, you have no voice. You should not say anything. You should complain. You shouldn't ask me anything. Me, on the other hand, I know better. I know because I deal with these bastards on a daily basis. I deal with handkerchief heads on a daily basis. What bothers me is the thing is now anybody who's anti-Trump or anti any politician, Republican or Democrat, they're going to yell freedom of speech. But I find it amazing how certain people want to be the only ones speaking. Here it is on YouTube. YouTube is smart. They have an algorithm where they know, okay, black YouTube is going to watch black YouTube channels a little bit more. People are going to watch adult themed channels, meaning, sex things. Even though it's kind of some of the shit gets through YouTube. They don't watch it. They can't catch everything. But you know what I mean. People gonna watch music more. It's gonna go based off your taste. If you're into hardware or home repair, that's what they're gonna give your videos to. So I know damn well, unless white folks are just watching black YouTube channels just to see what we're talking about, they coming over into our domain, interrupting us and talking about our issues. I don't go to the Klan. I don't go to a so-called Jewish channel or Hispanic channel or Asian channel or Hindu or Scientology channel to get in their business. If I do come across the video and watch, I watch it. If I don't agree with it, I don't agree with it. I don't leave a comment. I don't vote down, do anything. Because they're not talking to me. But when I see all these politicians, all of them at some point have been critical of the black community or said racist things, all of them, and then I look at at those of color, there's the few among them, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, really? I mean, Ted Cruz ain't nothing but a poor man's Charlie Sheen. He looked like a wannabe Charlie Sheen. Marco Rubio, another one. You got Haley. And what's it, Haley? I forget her last name. And you got Bobby Jindal. You got Ben Carson. Y'all ain't tokens. Y'all. That's when because they kept saying, "Look how we diverse. Look how diverse we are. We got us two Cubans and two Hindus and a nigger." Yeah, that's what they call him, Ben Carson. That's why Ben Carson like a damn fool. That's why Saturday Night Live and everybody's talking about Ben Carson. And you know, the media helped destroy Ben Carson. And Ben Carson's so stupid. He want to be at the table with these bastards. I'm like, dude, you was a neurosurgeon, and Trump and them just destroyed your reputation. And you gonna stand up there with Trump? All these motherfuckers for the last 8 years, or even more, but more so the last 8 years or so, have been race bait. And they created Donald Trump, and now they want to run away from Donald Trump. Now they want to pretend as if that they don't. This is they just shocked about what Donald Trump is saying. These motherfuckers created this, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. As much as I despise Hillary Clinton, and I've been yelling this for a long time. I've been saying Hillary Clinton is no earthly good. I said that she's a rat because her husband was a rat, and a lot of people need to understand that Hillary, Bernie, or any of these white politicians, male or female, are not going to look out for black interests. We got to look out for our interests. Now there may be some. Let me take that back. Bernie Sanders may mean well. He may not say the things the right way, but he might mean well. I got to be careful not to indict everybody. Because there have been some white men and white women, I think, that have been genuine, and we haven't given the opportunity, given the wrong people opportunity. Now, yeah, I know I criticize him for reparations. And yeah, I was pissed off that he said what he said, but then went around and started talking about immigration and shit. And the reason why he and Hillary did that is because the Hispanic community made him work. The Congressional Black Caucus, black leadership, or black celebrities threw their hat behind Hillary too fast. Or Bernie. And they said, well, we already got these people. We don't need y'all. We don't need y'all. And I'm still disappointed in the women who loved ones who were murdered within the last decade or so. You know, went and supported Hillary Clinton doing these lame ass commercials and shit. Hillary didn't say shit prior to them. That tells you that some of our people need to step the fuck back and let those of us who are thinking, those of us who understand, who spot or smell bullshit when it's coming. But I didn't mean to go on a tangent. But the media is full of shit. when they sit back and try to blame the protesters for what Donald Trump and the Republicans the last 8 years have egged on. The Tea Party, it wasn't a Tea Party prior to Obama. No, they kept saying we tired of the country being a certain way. Okay, I got a question. You mean to tell me all in 2008, that's when you decide that you tired of shit? When a black man gets in, becomes a front runner? You wasn't mad at Clinton, you wasn't mad at Bush or Bush Sr., you wasn't mad at Reagan, wasn't mad at Carter, wasn't mad at Ford, wasn't mad at Nixon, wasn't mad at Johnson, wasn't mad at Kennedy, you wasn't mad at all these presidents. What about the Congress and Senate? All these jobs and stuff are going out of the country because of loose regulation. Every day they talk about companies merging. Do y'all understand the television, all the companies and stuff have merged? Think about it. At one time, you can choose if you wanted to go with this satellite service or that satellite service or that cable service. You had a choice in radio. You had a choice with movie studios stuff. Everything's merged now. Everybody's bought everybody. And a lot of them tend to lean to a certain political view. I told y'all way back before that the Ray Rice thing, I said Goldie Taylor and Karen Fitzgerald would not be MSNBC when get to the election yet. Oh, Harvey, they gonna be there. NBC, they down with the black, and I'm like, y'all so fucking naive. And what happened? They started purging. They started getting rid of people. And we still so silly we don't see it. Reverend Wright Warren doesn't, y'all. Reverend Wright, shut, you gonna cost us everything. Y'all vilified that brother. That brother didn't say nothing hateful. Donald Trump, Marco Rubio, Bobby Jindal, Ben Carson, Bill O'Reilly, Sean Hannity, all these motherfuckers said hateful shit. Yet y'all went after they trying to go after been bring a Farrakhan lately. Wait a minute, y'all got no other boogeyman, so you got to go back and dig a Farrakhan. Now almost 8 years y'all didn't say shit about Farrakhan. Now I say you bring a Farrakhan. Then you're gonna get these coons, these Sambos, these handkerchief heads to get on TV like that sheriff up there in Milwaukee. In the black community, they need to understand the police is out there. The gangbanging, they talk about Chicago. That's why Donald Trump picked Chicago, because he knew what was going to happen. Anybody who knew what was going to happen. And then those whites that didn't live in that area came into that area of all places and thought they was going to have a KKK style rally, a neo-Nazi. Nah. And then the local media here is trying to paint the brothers they're trying to make it like it was more blacks than there. It was more Hispanics and Asians down there. Yeah, with some brothers down there. And y'all thought they thought I was gonna walk up on the brothers and gonna bogart these brothers. But like, fuck that. See, you ain't gonna do what that man did over there, hit that sucker punch that brother. And then today, Donald Trump talking about he might go ahead and pay that guy legal fees. The guy said he wanted to kill. And all Donald Trump would say, he's a bad guy. He runs a middle finger. Ooh, a middle finger give you justify you hitting somebody? Now what if that brother now I ain't gonna be honest with you. If I was that brother, I would have, as soon as that old man hit me, I would have went after his ass, trying to break his fucking hip. That old man, basically, you know what he think. When he says something about kill, I guarantee 78 years old, he's 30 years old. Donald, he only 18 years older than you. I mean, not 18 years old, I mean 8 years older than you, excuse me. Donald Trump is what, 70, 69, 70, like that? So let's get this straight. So this white guy can say on front of the camera, I can kill you. The media ain't playing that in the loop. But they'll play a black person comment out of context over them. Look how they play Reverend Wright context the comment out of context. But they won't play that white guy and say, we should kill him next time. He ain't the first one that's talking about killing somebody. Now, if you're a black person, that don't make your hair stand up on your neck, I don't know what will. 78 years old. He went and sucker punched a guy had to be 40, 50 years younger than him. I mean, think about that. I want you to really think about that. Think about that for a second. This guy said that talk about killing, and they defended him. Now, what if I made a threat against that old man, or made a threat against Donald Trump? They'd be knocking on my fucking door. And Donald Trump got Secret Service protection. He got, look how that it was a white guy about to jump the stage yesterday. And then Donald Trump trying to say, he's a part of ISIS. He just throwing shot. On the internet it says, really, Donald? But people been saying this motherfucker been racist for years. People been warning this motherfucker, been warning that this motherfucker's no good. But when the media and other politicians dance loose with the facts, or say, well, we don't know if Donald's racist, or if he's another, I don't know if I can support. If you say that Donald was playing with fire, he's lighting matches, he's causing this fire, and you still saying you still will support him, you agree with him. You agree with him. But I say this to my brothers and sisters, yeah, I think somehow people did the dumb by running and jumping on Hillary and Bernie bandwagon too fast, because they ain't working for it. They didn't get to work for our vote. Because I'm watching the difference in tone in the debates and the commercials. This is why I say, if I had my way, the NAACP, the Urban League, and any other organization to say they're supposed to be for us, I'll clean house. I said something the other day, or I've been saying something off and on for the last 3 or 4 years, and Roland started talking about it. He has a national platform about why don't we get a sister Supreme Court justice. And the first thing somebody say, well, look, we got Clarence Thomas. And I said, that's the problem. Y'all judging black folks by what another black person did. I said, to be fair, it's about time that a black woman get on the Supreme Court. But Obama would not put a black woman. He would not nominate a black woman. I mean, I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think he would. And I tell you why he won't nominate a black woman for that. Because he grew up around white women. And I'm telling you, his grandmother is in his head. Yeah, he fucking Michelle Obama. Yeah, he got 2 little girls. We have to understand, white men like black pussy too. They have black kids too now. Y'all gotta understand, these politicians, these celebrities, sat back and manipulated a lot of people to thinking or voting against their own economic interests. And when black folks sit there and say, I'm gonna stand with Donald Trump, and this motherfucker has been insulting the black community for 30 years. Not the last 5 or 6 years. For 30 years. You guys need to go exit brothers and sisters out of New York. Off the East Coast. You need to go do your research. You need to go look at them old interviews that Donald gave, them condescending interviews. See, a lot of our people don't pick up on people's sarcasm, or they figure if you don't hear the word nigger, they ain't racist. There's a lot of things that people can say about us without, look at the word thug. I had other brothers that been saying for years that word thug ain't nothing but code word for nigger. If Richard Sherman had that platform, people would stay it more. You know, since Richard Sherman and other blacks started saying that word, white folks usually don't say that word thug anymore because we already know, because they know where they can clean that word up. Especially if you're talking about black folk, because it's tainted now. See, y'all have to understand racism. I understand we frustrated. I get it. We being frustrated, but I would never, ever, ever, ever join forces with people who are openly racist like that. I mean, yeah, we know Hillary Clinton got her history. We know it. But some of the things they are talking about, the few things I disagree with the Clintons on is about immigration. I don't care if you come from Africa. I don't care if you come from Mexico. I don't care if you come from Ireland. Your ass stick your ass in here. You gotta go back and come in like everybody else did. And people say we're immigrants. No, we're not. We're a country full of slaves, thieves, and opportunists. Stop saying we're a land of immigrants. We're a land of slaves, thieves, and opportunists. One more time: slaves, thieves, opportunists. The only reason why they let all them so-called ethnic whites, they was kind of classified now, or people of color, they used to call them niggas and shit, come through Ellis Island back in the turn of the century, because our brothers and sisters outnumber them. Our people were the farmers and builders and shit, and they said, wait a minute, them niggas, y'all, we gave them, they don't make slaves no more, they went to build their own towns and shit. We had our own businesses at one point, but in the 1960s, these bougie reverends and black leaders said, we need to integrate. That was the worst thing that happened to us. Build our community up first, then integrate. Now these motherfuckers getting $9 and they ain't gotta do nothing with us. And to those white people that come to my channel, y'all really think these white politicians, celebrities give a damn about y'all? Y'all really do think that Donald Trump give a damn about y'all? Donald Trump has been in the real estate business for 40 years, okay? But he's been known 30 years to 30, about 30, well, 32 years to the national public. Okay, Donald Trump could have easily sit there and say, you know, I'm hiring only American skilled workers. I'm going to only deal with companies that want jobs in the United States. He could have done that. Him and his buddies could have, Warren Buffett, all of them could have done that. But they don't give a fuck. They want cheap labor, and people say, we're going to build a wall with Mexico, but yet he got companies that manufacture shit for Mexico, deal with shit with China and Korea. So I mean, come on, that's hypocrisy. I got DirecTV, right? And if I have an issue with DirecTV, if I or sometimes they put me online with somebody foreign. Oh, Mr. Harvey. Oh, yes, you just reset your TV like this. Or call AT&T. You order you get your new router. Pay a bill. Press 1 for English, 2 for Spanish. Black folk didn't do that. And I'm not hating on the Mexican community because I can't get mad at y'all. Well, I can about certain things, but I don't get mad at y'all for seeing an opportunity and taking it. But the thing is, we open the door and say, y'all come on in, y'all brothers and sisters. Y'all got it, yes, and they turn around, fuck them niggers. We worry about ourselves. We do it, look what we doing with music, entertainment. We go get some white person to come sing and dance for us. They cool down. Look how Justin Timberlake was running around with Janet Jackson and them. As soon as him and Janet got in the issue, what did he do to Janet? Toss her to the side. Look how all these motherfuckers that with no names with white folk was talked about, called ugly, and had no talent. All of a sudden they get that crossover, says now they turn and give the black community a middle finger. Pink is Iggy Azalea, you know what I mean? These motherfuckers had nothing to do with us. See, racism is a big thing, and Trump is showing it. And let me tell y'all something: if y'all don't watch what Trump is saying, what these celebrities are saying, and these other politicians are saying, if you don't watch what's going on in your local news or what's going on in your communities, you're going to keep being played as the fool. So go ahead. Y'all support what y'all want to support. But I'm telling y'all, I can't sit here in good conscience and sit here and say, you know what? I know the Democrats have fucked us over, but I'm going to run over to a group of people who all the candidates have said some racial about us. I'm going to go support Trump, who's telling his followers to attack our people. Then he's defending them. Now, as much as I can't stand Hillary Clinton, as much as I still kind of skeptical about Bernie Sanders, I can't get down with Trump like that. And I'm telling y'all right now, we need black voices out here in our community who are smart enough to see the bullshit and not confuse our brothers and sisters. This is why I advocate y'all do your own research. Don't take my word for it. Go out there and do your own research. Observe. Look around you. Fox, MSNBC, CNN, any other, these people are not going to tell you go out there and do your research. They're going to tell you, trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Bill O'Reilly don't look like a middle class American. Motherfucker's filthy rich. Motherfucker beating up on his kids. The media, they ain't saying shit about that. But Bill O'Reilly said the whole narrative about Chicago. Everybody repeat the same shit over and over. They keep talking about the no snitch thing. You took a few rappers and a few idiots and y'all think that's the prevailing thing in the black community. No snitch. Y'all never thought that maybe brothers and sisters don't trust law enforcement? Maybe people who did go and dime out got hurt and people say, I want to be like that guy or that woman down the street of those kids. Did y'all ever think about that? When people like myself say, hey, you know how we want to get rid of the crime? Hey, we're going to have tough love. First thing they tell us, y'all don't listen to him. He served in the military, or he's a police officer, blah blah blah. And then y'all is like we're the bad guys. And when shit happened, man, you were right, man. What can we do? We have to be proactive and not reactive. Let me say this again. People like Donald Trump and his supporters, they want chaos. And everybody around the globe was looking at America. Y'all thought 9/11 was a big. If they say the shit's giggles, this motherfucker getting in the White House. I guarantee it's gonna be an attack on America. I guarantee it, or we gonna go to fucking war. This motherfucker's an idiot. This motherfucker's a trust fund baby. This motherfucker he leased out his name. Everything this motherfucker do is fucked up. I people talk about Donald Trump when he gonna bring jobs back. Y'all understand? We got trade agreements. You have to get the Congress, the Senate. You got to get these corporations online. It's not that easy. If Donald Trump wanted to keep jobs in America, he could have done it by himself a long time ago. But see, a lot of y'all fell in love with celebrity. A lot of y'all are stupid. And I ain't gonna lie. Every time I hear people say shit, I say I gotta come up with something I can make millions of dollars and take advantage of the stupidity in this country. I'm dead serious, man. But I'm telling y'all, I know I said I would not vote for Hillary Clinton, and I don't want to vote for Hillary Clinton. I'm barely there with Bernie Sanders, but I just can't throw my support behind Trump. Even if you don't vote, you giving Donald Trump a win. Donald Trump is dangerous, and the media is giving him cover. They are giving him fucking cover. Now you want to blame the people who defend themselves at these rallies. They got as much right to go and say what they protest. You may not agree with it. All done, and I said, let them talk. Let them talk. Let them look like fools. And you know what you don't just say? Trump, 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 Trump. And everybody kept saying Trump, 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 Trump. And guess what they do? Eventually the protesters, they'll shut up and the police will escort them out. Nah, he talking about hitting and punching and defending a man, talking about he wanted to kill, say it on camera. And that's not playing in rotation by the media. I'm telling you right now. It bring up O.J. Simpson again. Why you question the timing of these things? I told y'all way back when I said, when they brought R. Kelly, I said, y'all, they bringing up black men. I said, it's getting close to election, folks. Didn't I tell y'all? I said they need a boogeyman. Bill Maher on TV he was talking about accusing black people. You guys should support Hillary. You guys are questioning Bernie or Hillary? They're Democrats, like we supposed to just lockstep. That's what white folks think we supposed to be. We should be lockstep with each other. We should be saying, I am my brother's keeper. Everybody else stick together but us. If black folks stick together, this planet they will bow down. They will get so fucking scared of us. But they know we're too selfish. See, look, I got love for my people. But I know there's a time when I gotta walk away from some of my brothers and sisters. But I'm telling you right now, y'all go ahead and support Trump the way you want to. Don't vote, or don't use your vote wisely. I'm telling you right now, this bastard gonna be in office. Y'all talking about Iraq and Afghanistan and shit. Y'all talking about being in wars and conflicts we ain't supposed to be in. Watch it gonna happen. I already know it's gonna happen. I predicted when George Bush got office. I remember my mother like, it ain't gonna happen. It won't happen. My mother like, you and your father are right. These people telling you what they're gonna do. Just be careful what the media is telling you about Trump and what's going on, because they lying right in your face. You know, goddamn well that Trump been stoking people up for the last 5 years or so. The Republicans created this shit. Now they want to play like, well, Donald Trump is playing with fire. No, you guys brought out the Tea Party and the racists. White Hollywood came out and showed their true colors. Y'all better wake the fuck up.